We started Ewastec back in August of 2015. The vision and the goal of starting and creating this business was not only around the recycling of e-waste, but primarily to provide opportunities for people with disabilities.
I love working with Ewastec. Two things I love about my job is working with other guys and learning which parts to take apart, and if I need help, they can help me. Last year I awarded the MPV and it was very good. It was a surprise, I didn't realise.
Early days we were focused almost exclusively on television and computer product, which is relatively simple to pull apart and to extract the valuable commodities. Nowadays the e-waste is becoming a lot more complex. A lot of material that has batteries embedded into it, which is quite difficult to pull apart. So from an employment perspective, the bulk of our staffing early days was people with disabilities and supported workforce. Nowadays I'm having to put on additional people to drive forks and trucks and pull apart more complex type of material. Currently the NTCRS is about 40% of our revenue. So essentially without the NTCRS, our volumes would significantly drop. I think the majority of the people in this country are probably expecting that the government is paying for the recycling and a big part of the recycling industry, because there just isn't that motivation for someone to go, oh, I'm happy to spend $10 to get my television recycled. Adding extra items and materials into the scheme would definitely help. It would certainly motivate the people that are currently either holding on to that or illegally dumping it or putting it into landfill. When the Victorian government banned e-waste to landfill, we certainly expected that there would be a fairly big uplift in the amount of that type of material coming through here. It's certainly not what we expected. That's predominantly because we have to charge for the recycling of that material. If that was being funded by the taxpayer or the manufacturers and the people that are creating that type of waste, that would definitely encourage more of that type of material to end up coming through businesses like ours. Expanding the NTCRS to incorporate other material would certainly result in greater employment opportunities for our business. And assuming the material is simple enough to pull apart, then that means a lot of jobs for people with disabilities. And it would encourage more of that type of material to come through to businesses like ours, as opposed to ending up in landfill or being illegally dumped.